Giants versus 49ers. CJ Beathard led San Francisco to their first win of the season as they beat the Giants 31-21. Beathard threw for 288 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also ran in a touchdown on an 11-yard run. Dylan, does this win emphasize just how poorly the Giants have played this year?
Oh, yeah. When you allow a winless team going into the game, when you're midway through the season to get their first W, it just goes to show how much the Giants have fallen. And it wasn't even close. I mean, a winless team absolutely beat the pants off of a team that was a playoff team last year. And that just goes to show what a nightmare it's been for Big Blue all year. I feel happy for several different people out by the Bay, though. You know, number one, you mentioned CJ Beathard. His time is probably numbered with the acquisition of Jimmy Garoppolo via trade recently. I don't think CJ Beathard's going to get a lot of time, but he's the guy right now, and he took advantage of it. He had a rushing touchdown. He threw for almost 300 yards and looked comfortable and really controlled this game and played within himself in a way that allowed the Niners to win. I feel great for Kyle Shanahan getting his first W here with the Niners and getting off the schneid. And for John Lynch, you could see John Lynch, the general manager of this team, who was excited about the undertaking and knew that this was going to be a big challenge and that it might get worse before it gets better. Mm-hmm. It's got to be nice for him to get his first W overseeing and pulling the strings of this organization. And you could see all in the locker room, he was very present, shaking hands, giving hugs, big smile, feeling that relief of, it sucks to lose week after week after week, especially when you're a proud franchise like the Niners who have fallen on tough times, and you're a proud man like John Lynch. Yeah. So you could see the relief, you could see the joy and the pride of a lot of different Niners today. They earned it, and if you're a Giants fan, my gosh, I'm sorry that there's no fast-forward button on the NFL season.
So, the Giants obviously dealing with a lot of injuries. Do you think that things are looking up for them come maybe the next season? How long do you think, I know it's hard to put an exact timeline on it, do you see things turning around for the Giants?
It's really hard to say. I'm hearing rumors that Ben McAdoo could be fired as early as tomorrow. So you never really know, Abby. That's a big part of it. Who's going to lead the team? Is it going to be Ben McAdoo going forward? I tend to think it's not, even though not all of this has been his fault. I don't think he's been the commanding leader through the torrential downpour that has been this season. I don't think he's guided them as well as he could. It's not all his fault, but I don't think he's going to have his job next season, maybe not even through the rest of this season. What they do at the quarterback position, how soon they move away from Eli and start the new era, I feel like that's still a couple years away. So the question remains, what is left in the tank for the two-time Super Bowl champion Eli Manning? Can he still play at an elite level, guide this team to a playoffs and towards a Super Bowl again if everyone's healthy, if you can get 13 back and suited up healthy? Obviously, it's a blow when Odell's not there. The whole Brandon Marshall thing did not work out. They've not been able to run the football as well as we've thought. Evan Ingram, nothing really worked the way we thought. So it's hard for me to think magically you turn the calendar over, if everything's the same, that you're going to get some different result. But I think that's where a coaching change comes in. I think you're a lot more likely to see a coaching change than a quarterback change now. But a quarterback change she come around the mountain, baby. It's coming
looming.
Soon. It's looming. Whether that's sooner rather than later, I don't know. Because I think they're reluctant to, totally give up hope on Eli. But he's on the back 9 for sure of his career. He may be on 17 or 18. And it's just been a nightmare season. So they're going to have to make some changes organizationally. And I think that's going to lead to Ben McAdoo losing his job. When? We'll find out.
Yeah, it definitely has looked bleak for the Giants this season.
Little blue. We should start calling them tiny little blue. They're not big.
Yeah.
They haven't played big all year.
49ers now 1-9 though, so maybe things are looking up. All right, guys, got a little boost of morale there. For all your sports on tap, keep it locked right here on Watch Stadium.